What's going on, Savage Nation? Savage Civilian back with another new video today. Today I am going over a product from Blue Force Gear. Chris and the boys from Blue Force Gear reached out to us about a week ago, said we have a product. It dropped. It's got so much going on that we want to pump it out to you guys to go over it and let people know your thoughts on. This is the 2-4 waist pack. This is pretty badass. I'm comparing this to a 945 bag, an Eberly stock bag, and stuff like that. But this is significantly more than that. So this is their product here. Again, this is the 2-4 waist pack. This can be used as like a dangler because it does have this Velcro setup here where it would attach to the bottom of your plate carrier. Or this can simply come off and it can be used as a fanny pack with this. Or again, you could use it as like a, almost like a man purse. You just adjust this and keep it over like this, kind of how you'd rock like a 945 bag, and you can keep your pistol and stuff in here as well. But a bunch of stuff I want to go over with on this product with you guys. So it comes in multiple camo colors as well as like FDE, ODG, etc. They hooked me up with ODG as my carrier that I use for work is ODG, so this would match here. So to top it off, we have a, I'm gonna go over it for the civilian use, though they did tell me this was made for an Air Force contract. It's got a lot of civilian uses. If you were gonna rock it as a fanny pack or as like a drop bag or whatever the case is, we'll go over it regardless. You have a piece of material here that would hold your tourniquet, so you have very easy access to a TQ. You have a zipper up here that can be used as like a small admin pouch, markers, pens, that kind of stuff. You have the placard here that's just a quick attach with this, and again, this is what would hold it to your plate carrier, and you could swap this Velcro any way you needed to, depending on what carrier you were running. If you weren't going to use it on a carrier, and again, you were going to use it as a waist pack or like a purse type deal, you would just pop this off and use this. Speaking of these also can get popped off, and they simply hide inside here if you weren't using it like that. So again, this thing, when I say that this is the, the way he worded it is it's the Swiss Army knife of bags, and it legitimately is. So coming to the zippers, they are very hard, very strong, and they are beaded instead of like the open. So they open well, close well, zipper's very strong, and like I said, it's not like the open cord, it's actually a bead that's very easy to tug and grab onto. Moving to the inside, again, this is more so if you were rocking it on your carrier, but it has a pack back here that actually holds an armor plate. If you're not running an armor plate, you could just use this as another pouch. The front of that has two other compartments. They just come out like this. Again, two admin style pouches. And then you have a very big hole. This hole will fit a full-size pistol, such as like I have a Glock 17 with a Surefire, and it fits in here without issue. Zipping this back up, you then have your Velcro here. You have a couple slits on each side, and then you also have another front little zipper pouch here with this. Then this material here on the top is pretty water repellent, so if you were in a little bit of rain, it's kind of the material where it would just bead up and roll off. I'm sure you can't swim or go underwater with it, but it is good at getting water to pop off of it. So I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of this. There is some B-roll of different ways it can be used, which I will drop right after this, so stay tuned and you'll see that roll. I might even put it in the front, who knows. But yeah, with that said, guys, I truly appreciate the guys at Blue Force Gear reaching out to us and letting us check these bags out. I'm definitely gonna run it for a week or so in place of my Eberly stock bag and see what I think of it. I will say it is more feature packed, and I do like the size a little bit better. I will drop a link below if you would like to purchase one. Again, I have a, let's see, Eberly 945, and now this one. And quality-wise, it's up there. So, but as always, I like to torture test shit. I want to run it for, you know, a couple days or a couple weeks, using it and making sure that it actually makes sense. There is a lot going on with this bag, which was their concern. But again, it was made for an Air Force contract, so they had to have everything that it has. But the flip side to that's great is that because it has so much going on, you can kind of use it to your needs. Like, you don't need to have this on if you're not going to use it as, you know, for your carrier. You don't need to have this on if you're not going to use it as a fanny pack. So it's very well made for you. Blue Force Gear is obviously known for putting out top tier quality stuff. I believe these are $189 or somewhere around there, but I can drop a discount code for you guys again, and I will leave a link below to pick it up. As always, guys, any questions or comments, drop it down below. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I'll see you on the next video.